Hmm. Future me and digital me. Good afternoon. I'm feeling super. Are you feeling super? Oh, this is a newer shirt. It feels semi-silky. It says it's supposed to breathe good, but I don't think it breathes that good. Anyways, yum. I was just thinking as I was laying down. I long for the day, someday in the future, hopefully not too soon, not too far in the future, yes. Not like 40 years in the future, but like, a few years in the future. I long for the day when I can get back to being a truly true me. Go back to my purest form of bummery. And, uh, you know, do what I was hoping to do. I wanted to, before my hand was getting super fucked up by playing video games. Which, by the way, I'm hoping in a few years will be able to be fixed. Because in a few years, this is after when I be able to go back to bummery, not 101, but like 501. That's like, not like, 101 is learning, 201 is like, advanced learning, and 301 is like what you need to complete in order to get a bachelor's degree. And then the 501 is like, 501, 502, 5, the 500 level courses is kind of what you need to get your PhD in bummery. At that level, that would be the point where, you know, every every person can get their hand fixed enough to go back to just lounging around and playing video games because we have free healthcare and we have good food. Not the best, but good food. Nutritional stuff and acceptable housing and water and electricity, all that good stuff for the people that want it, that need it. And then I can take a few dozen people and go into a game, either like something like Ebony. And as a new server launches, you can all go in and play it from the beginning, hardcore. Because Ebony requires commitment, all right? None of this bullshit, oh, I'll be on for like an hour. and then like go do, life. Like I got a job and kids and a wife and no. Fuck that. Ebony requires you to wake up, get into Ebony, and be Ebony. All right. Which means you wake up, you do your stuff, you wake up chores in Ebony, you clickety click clicks, and then, you can take a piss, your wake up piss, and then you get back, you do some more clickety clicks, and then you can make your breakfast and eat while you're clickety clicking. And then you can do some other stuff while you're clicking, maybe killing some monsters or something. And if you have a wife or a girlfriend, by the way, that's also playing Ebony on phone next to you or another computer, tablet, something next to you. Because, if you're going to be playing it full time, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, they got to be on it next time. Those are the rules for my group. The other person's got to be in it with you. None of this half measure shit. No. Everyone is playing this game hardcore, and you are committed to a good 12 to 14 to 16 hours a day in this motherfucker. Now, I'm not saying you have to spend money on it. I'm actually encouraging you to not spend money on it. Because, why would you? It's a game that you don't need to spend money on it. But what you do need to do is spend all your waking hours on it. And as soon as a new server opens, which I think is every week or every other week, you need to crowd that motherfucker and start doing all the quests and stuff and be on it. That's what our group does. But we can only do that once we usher in the new golden age of humanity, and thus the new golden age of bummery. And I don't know when that's going to start, but we got to get Trump and the Republicans out of here. And so, what are we going to do? I don't know. Because, those people and the way they think are fucking everything up. Not just in America, but all over the world. That mentality is screwing everything up for humanity. Making me not be able to sit around and, essentially do nothing. I don't like it. I'd be okay with working. It's just that, when I work, I run the very It's on that graph of low risk, extremely, what is it? Low probability, extremely high risk scenario. That's what it is of me dying. Even in what you might call a very safe occupation. Yeah. So there you go. I got scratchies. So sitting down is nice for me, but being disabled isn't even fun because I'm not even given enough money to be disabled and have an entertaining life because Republicans, they're making the world shit. And, they're making the world shit, but they don't even have the decency to pay disabled people enough money to at least watch the world burn while, we can sit around and be like, I'd like to help, but, I'm getting enough to live a comfortable life. So, right here. And, I'm not living a comfortable life. I'm living a just squeaking by life. So, with another, I don't know, $1,000 a month, that would make me able to net about another, I don't know, $1,000 a month. And then I'd be able to, after a few months, have a lot of decent stuff, and then after that, just be able to be like, I don't know, be bored as shit. I don't know where I'm going with any of this. Maybe I'd even be able to donate $5 to John Ossoff's campaign. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you, John Ossoff, the guy that bombarding my YouTube thing with ads. Because right now I don't have $5 for you because Republicans. And they don't want to give disabled people enough money to survive. So maybe if Democrats, you just win, maybe you start handing out more money to disabled people. And then, I can start donating to your frickin' campaigns. That's a good plan to win, right? There you go. Yeah. Crank up them disability payments and, maybe I'll throw you a little bit of money in your campaigns. Right? There you go. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Don't need any mega donors then, do you? You just have about, I don't know, 2 million disabled people all donating to the DNC $5, $10, $15 every election cycle. And on top of that, we're all going to vote for you as long as you support what we fucking want, which is, good health care, good housing, good water and nutrition, and, not brown bagging random people and throwing them, I don't know where, but I'm going to assume right into the ocean, because Guatemala, I don't know, is that a country even? Venezuela, does that exist? I think you just made up places. I don't know. I looked on Google and I'm like, Venezuela. And it's like, I think you just drew maps and put them up. I don't know. I don't believe that exists. Like, I'm not even sure that Alaska exists, really. Like, it's all like supposed to be up here and shit. Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really buying it. So, okay, whatever. I'd also like a gun that I don't have to pay for. And Democrats can run on that policy. If you're disabled, you get a free gun. How about that? I like that idea too. 2 free guns: a handgun, and either a shotgun or an automatic rifle. A rifle that it's semi-automatic, and you get that little toggle thing that you can switch to automatic. Because I don't believe in these like, oh, we need more gun control laws. I don't like that. I want more guns, lots more guns, lots more guns. Like that 300 million guns in America. That's not enough. I think we need like two guns per person minimum in the country. And we need like a mandate. Like if you're gonna walk outside and you're 18 years or older, you need to carry a firearm. Like a mandate. Like people see you and you're not carrying, they need to be like, hey, you're not. What are you doing? You don't have your pistol. What are you doing? Why don't you have your gun? You need to carry your gun. All right. And a citizen can be like, I'm giving you a warning. Like, you don't even need to be a cop. You can be like, citizen's warning. There it is. Sir, let me see your license so I can give you a proper citizen's warning. That's one warning for you, Mr. Jacobson. Mr. Thomas Jacobson. There you go. There you are. I don't know how many you have this far, but remember, you get 5 every month. So start carrying whatever weapon you have, because you never know when you're going to need to shoot someone in the face. It may have been me that you may have needed to shoot me in the face right now. So, just letting you know. Gotta have the gun. Gotta have it on you. Has to be loaded. You should have extra ammunition. It's bad. You need to have your gun on you at all times when you're outside your house. So there's that policy that needs to be in place. Everybody needs to have a gun on them at all times. I think that's just good policy. Especially because, I think that would help weed out the stupid people too. Like stupid people would be starting fights everywhere, and they would just, there'd be more funerals, and then stupid people would be at the funerals, and then funerals would just be like killing fields. They would just be dropping left and right. It'd be great. The IQ of the country would just be like rising daily. It would be like by 0.17 points every day. It'd just be like boom, 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 boom. More guns. Everybody carrying a gun. It'd be fucking awesome. So, yeah, there's that. So that was nice and absurd, wasn't it? I hope you had fun. And wouldn't it be great if just the whole world was that crazy, stupid existence? I don't know. So, anyways, tax the rich. Everybody have a nice pair of boobs day, and go outside and get yourself some heat stroke. Boobs out.